Hey, luxrain here, back with another YouTube video. This is, it's gonna be a little different one. I just wanted to sit down and talk. I've been talking to myself for the past, hour about something that came up, and I thought this was just, like, a cool story I could share, and I just want to share my thoughts and everything. But, basically, I was watching an ASMR artist, um, I listen to ASMR and the videos, they relax me, they help me calm down. And I fuck with it. I like pretty women whispering in my ear. Like I like it. But I came across this ASMR artist that I've watched for like the better of like a week or two now. And she recently uploaded a video that I saw, and I was watching it and whatnot, and there's this video that popped up that I was like, hey, let me watch it, let me see what's going on. And I watched the video, and the ASMR artist at hand ends up just recording a 5 to 6 minute clip, and then reuse that same clip twice to make the video over 10 minutes. And I peeped that immediately as I was listening to it. I was working, I was doing my own thing on the computer, and I peeped that, and I was like, am I tripping? Is this not the same audio? And it was. And I was like, oh damn, that's kind of crazy. Like I wonder if anyone in the comments, peeped that. And then as I was scrolling down, I see pinned comments, and I see that this person ends up commenting, the first word that comes to mind to describe this video is trash. Which I was like, dang, I mean, maybe he's referring to the part I'm talking about. I personally don't, I mean, I watched the video, it was decent ASMR, but if he's referring to that section that I'm referring to, then I guess, yeah, maybe that part is trash, because I feel that as a content creator, if you're going to upload an 11-minute video, you should put together and kind of like you should put together that entire 11-minute video, or otherwise just upload the 6-minute video, if that's all you could do. Now obviously she was most likely doing this to get ad revenue, I get monetized, or because she does have a good following, a good amount of subscribers, right? So I see why she did it, but he was giving his take on that and said the video was trash, and I'm assuming it's because of that, right? The reuse of the clip. That's the only reason I would consider it trash, because like I said, being a content creator, I feel like you should make your video, you should put effort into the entirety of the videos. There's ASMR artists that put together like a whole hour-long video, 10 hours long. I've seen some crazy shit. And it's like, yeah, I mean, I feel like it's pretty normal for a content creator, if you actually like your content, to put effort and time into your content, right? But yeah, and then the creator actually ended up responding and said, and the first thing that comes to mind when I think about a grown man hating on a young girl who hides behind a screen and is only giving me more engagement, drum roll please, trash. Thanks for commenting and giving me more money and helping bring more viewers to this video. Much love, man. Now, honestly, she low-key clocked his shit. I can't even cap. She fucked her. She
bullet hit is
fucked the absolute shit out of him. And if she would have just left it at that, would have been, completely fine. I wouldn't even had this fucking thought. I wouldn't even like started talking. But then I end up seeing that the guy himself ended up responding and said, creator, I have no problem with you, but your video sucked. And at that point, as a creator, you probably just let this go. You just move on with your day, because it's realistically your own content. You shouldn't care what other people think. If you genuinely think it's a good idea, move forward with that. Don't try to convince other people or defend yourself of something that shouldn't be really affecting you, right? That I think that makes some sense. At least that's how I think. But then she did respond, and this is now where I feel like the points of the video don't make sense, because she ended up saying at the person who's saying it, so why did you click on it then?
Like,
And have you ever heard of the term, if you don't have anything nice to say, then don't say it at all? How easy would it have been to say, wow, this video sucked, to yourself? Well, sorry, in quotations, quote, wow, this video sucked, end quote, to yourself, instead of commenting it on and then moving on with your day. I promise it's not that difficult.
Hit those 2 shots.
That's where it's like, okay, you kind of fucked up there. One, you're giving into this guy who's either intentionally or not intentionally rage baiting the fuck out of you, or just getting into your head. Why are you giving into it? It's stupid. But 2, your points don't make sense. Now, this is, at first you clocked, now you suck. You said, so why did you click on it then? Well, he said the video itself sucked, meaning he watched the video same as I did and noticed that part. So the actual video itself sucked, not the thumbnail. The thumbnail is just a photo of you. So, I mean, as a guy, as that guy looks like guy, obviously we're gonna click on an ASMR video with a female in it to fucking give us the ASMR, right? So why did you click on it then? Doesn't really make any sense, cause he's talking about the video, not the thumbnail. So that's we're not making sense there. But then again, in her next point, she says, if you and have you ever heard the term, if you don't have anything nice to say, then don't say it all? Again, I don't agree with that at all, because it gets to a point when you're a content creator. First off, you're on the internet. You're posting your content on the internet. People are going to hate on it. People are going to say it's shit. That's just what's gonna happen. Haters are going to hate. But it's up to you to decide whether that hate actually gets to you, whether the amount of hate that you're getting should open your eyes and be like, hey, you know what? If this many people are saying this, maybe let me open my mind a little and be like, oh, maybe some people don't like the fact that I'm reusing, a 5-minute clip to be able to make it to the 10-minute mark. Maybe I'm not putting in enough effort into the video itself, right? I don't know. I feel like if we were a little more open-minded, then you would be able to, move past this, and also like this whole argument would have even happened, right? Because I feel like the better way to move about all of this would have just been to reply to that comment and been like, if it really bothered you, reply to it and be like, okay, what sucked about the video? What did you feel like I did wrong, right? Like, let me grow as a person, right? Because the actual next comment that the guy says is, I clicked on it because I'd never seen your video, so I decided to check one out, and I found you boring, so I decided to comment. Use it as motivation to be better. So, in this case, it's kind of like a. Hold on, I'm gathering my thoughts again. I lost it. Let me go back, because I haven't finished my statement on this, and then I'll move forward. But okay, so her comment where she said, if you don't have anything nice to say, I don't believe in that, because of the fact that if something is shit about my video, I'd like it to be said in the comments. And I'm also talking about, like, if it's a video that I put a lot of time and effort into, like some of my videos, and someone said it's shit, I would like to know what about it. Maybe I'm just not funny, I'm not entertaining, etc., which, again, that's probably the case. I mean, I've been doing YouTube for the better of 10 years now, and I do it just because I do like posting videos. I've always liked doing that since I was a kid, and I do try to put a lot of time and effort into my videos, but I'm not consistent, and 2, it's maybe not enough effort sometimes. Sometimes I edit to compensate for the fact that I'm not, like, entertaining or funny. right? Which I try to work on, but again, that's just my thing. Like I like doing it. I like recording. I like making videos. So that's just something I like doing. But that's like, I feel like as a creator, something you should be doing. You should look at your own work, kind of criticize yourself too, and be like, okay, could I put a little more effort into this? Could I do a little more here and there, right? It feels like this creator doesn't actually care about making ASMR content or content in general. And the reason I say this is because if you click on their channel and you look through their videos, you see that all of their videos, I don't think I've seen a video that's over 20 minutes long. And it's like, okay, well, that's kind of a little weird. Why is that the case? And when you look into how long they've been doing videos, you can see that they've been doing videos for less than a year.
Oh my!
They've been doing it for 9 months. And what I can assume has happened is that the creator uploaded an ASMR video, because the thing is with ASMR, it's so easy to blow up and get views on, because the fact that it's so over-sexualized means that if you see a girl in the thumbnail, people are going to click it, and you're just going to get views off of it, off of the people that are just like trying to find sexual ASMR content, right? So obviously it's gonna get filtered through the algorithm. You're gonna, you know, the first initial views are gonna be the weirdos, right? Your first 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, whatever views are gonna be the weirdos, and then since it's getting so many views, it's obviously get pushed out to other people. So other just normal people that watch it, just watch it all the way through, see what it's about, see what's happening. Kind of just like me, what's been going on for the past 2 weeks of watching this creator, and then they get their little small fan base. They get their little, you know, their thing, right? But this creator, again, like I'm trying to point out, is like she probably got popular off of one video. Her first initial video got views. Obviously, people that see numbers like to use that as motivation to keep pushing forward and keep producing videos. And considering this person is not only uploading like less than 20-minute videos, probably that's the reason why she's constantly trying to upload less than 20-minute videos, because it takes less time, takes less effort, monetize and proceed forward, and, you know, keep that ball rolling, right? Why do I say all this? Because of the following comments that come up next, that honestly, like, there's two other things I need to talk about. So this person, the one that left the hate comment, I would say that they're the person that just, you know, keeps it real with everyone. I'm doing this whole video just because I'm bored and I don't feel like playing video games right now, so I just want to talk about my experience. But I am someone that keeps it real with the people that I talk to, and the people that I care about. If I'm making a friend with someone and we start to become acquainted, slowly but surely I keep it real with them. With my friends, I keep it real with them. I let them know, hey, this sucks, hey, this is good, hey, this, I keep it real. There are some people that don't have those friends to do that to keep it real with, so they end up commenting on the internet. You know, that's an example of what happened here. And his comment exactly states, I clicked on it because I've never seen one of your videos, so I decided to check it out. I found your video boring, so I decided to comment. Use it as motivation to become better. He left that just because he's keeping it real. He's giving his own opinion on the video, right? I don't think that's inherently wrong, right, to give your own opinion on a video. Some people, obviously, are trolls and they'll say, oh, your video is shit just because it's shit, right? So some people actually give good reasoning, you know? But this guy, I mean, he gave his reasoning, right? That's makes sense, right? That's what he was doing. He kept it real. But the creator then responded with, I don't need this as motivation to be better. This is the part that actually kind of got to me. I was like, wow, that is an insane ego. I don't need this as motivation to be better because I am already good at what I do. If I wasn't good, 18,000 people wouldn't be subscribed to me and supporting me. I would like you to post a YouTube video and stop hiding, and then once it's posted, let me know. And I'll go check it out and give you my honest opinion. Then we can see who's boring and who isn't. Oh, this was edited. Oh my gosh. Okay, I haven't seen this part. Also, maybe this video was a little boring, but you watched the whole thing, so clearly it wasn't. Because you can't judge a video unless you watched it all the way through. comments below that I low-key need to block him, yeah, I'm gonna do it right now. Insane. So, and this is the part that actually got me talking to myself about all of this is you are using your ego of getting subscribers and views to make a point. That is insane levels of cope.
What the hell?
Insane. I think it's insanity because you are using the fact that you have subscribers to back up you know what you're doing. You're in a sexualized environment, ASMR, the content,
That's gay.
and you're a woman. Two things that are guaranteed to get you views if you do ASMR. Like, I promise you, if you're a woman and you do ASMR, you're at least going to get some views. I will guarantee you that if you're a woman and you put in a tiny amount of effort into ASMR, you will at least minimum get 500 views on your first video. On your first video, I promise you. Put your face in the thumbnail, guarantee you're going to get views. Likes and subscribers, that all comes afterwards, obviously depending on how you did, but just the initial, like, you know, it's bound to happen in this environment specifically. It's going to happen, right? So the fact that you are using your numbers to try to prove the point there, that you know what you're doing because you don't need motivation to get better, that's also just like a horrible way of thinking. Like, oh, I have 18,000 subscribers. I'm good at what I do. You know, I don't need to be better. I don't need this motivation to help me be better. I don't like that way of thinking because it insinuates that you are getting comfortable in the space that you're doing, in what you're doing, right? It insinuates that you like
Where the fuck
are in a comfort zone and you don't care about getting out of it. You don't care about growing. You don't care what other people say to help, you know, push you farther and farther towards a bigger goal. That's horrible. I hate that way of thinking. To be stuck in one place and just be comfortable there, to never leave that box, that confinement, and never branch out and explore and be better than what you are, and take these criticism comments and with just genuine good intent. It's like, you know, and if you're trying to sit here and say that oh no, I do care about getting better, then you would have responded to that comment, the creator, you would have responded to that comment with, what about this video is trash? What about this video is boring? You know? Like, I feel like that would have been a better way of moving forward with this, right? Instead of arguing with a person online or giving his own opinion. So, yeah, you know, that's kind of like where I'm like, that's where I'm at. That's kind of what I wanted to see on this and just talk about. I don't know. I just I don't know. It's so random. This was I never do something like this, but I like it. I like talking. So yeah, and just another thing, and the reason why I talk about why I feel like I can talk about, you know, the whole YouTube, doing it just for money, doing it just for versus just doing it for passion, is because I myself have done this YouTube thing for passion. I'm not gonna sit here and lie and say that I don't want to gain money from it, because I mean, who wouldn't, right? That's something that feels nice. But I have a YouTube channel, not this one, but I have another YouTube channel from 10 years ago, which is when I was a kid and I first initially started, and I can see that I've put effort into my videos even when I was a little kid. I did what I could. I was watching back one of them where I was recording a Minecraft video with phone in one hand and playing on the controller in another with the Minecraft screen. You know, I was playing Minecraft in that video. And over time, you know, I started doing things to help the production of my videos, you know, get higher, get better. Right, so it's that's the reason I feel like I can talk about this, because not only do I feel like obviously I'd like to get money from doing YouTube, and I'd like to, you know, help this be a sustainable lifestyle. That's like a good thing that I've always wanted since I was a kid. But more than that, I've always wanted to create and make something, in this case videos, and this is proof. My old YouTube channel and this YouTube channel that has constantly videos from the past 9 years on this channel, constantly uploaded. I constantly uploaded throughout all the years. I've never stopped. There's been moments where I haven't uploaded for a while, but that I've kept uploading over the years, I have, just because, like I said, I genuinely, if you're a creator who genuinely likes what they do and are not just doing it for the monetary value, like that ASMR creator I think is doing, you put in a lot more time into your content than less than 20 minutes. The only reason my old channel has videos that are less than 15 minutes, that was from 10 years ago, was because I was a kid who did not know how to get verified on YouTube to be able to post longer form videos. So it's like, yeah, I mean, if I could, I most definitely would. And it's not just this YouTube channel. I also I have an old Musical.ly account. I'm sure you could find on TikTok too, with me and my friend, and also his Musical.ly account, which I think is still the same TikTok, has videos of me and him doing content and doing all this. So like, this has just been a long time dream of mine to just create content and create videos and create something, you know, and speak my own mind. Which is, again, the whole reason why I feel like I can speak on such a topic, you know, regarding doing YouTube for the money and versus for passion. No, because I genuinely do think that I myself have done YouTube more so for the passion than the monetary value. Because if it was just for money, and after 10 years of not receiving a penny, I think I would quit. But I still have video ideas in my head. I still have things that I'd like to do. I still have, you know, things that I enjoy doing about YouTube. So yeah, that's pretty much gonna wrap it up here. I don't have anything else to really speak about. I don't really know how how I'm gonna record this video, edit it. I may put some like game behind it all. I'm not too sure. I'll put it in like the corner, the top right corner, something like over here or some there, right there. I'll put like a little game play. I don't know. But yeah, thank you to anyone who watched. Yeah, see you in the next one. Peace.